Welcome viewers to another installment of my series look at the Harry Potter films. We're now at the halfway point, so let's see how the series is faring up by taking a look at Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So this movie skips the pleasantries and skips right to Harry, Hermione and the Weasley family heading out to see a Quidditch match. On their way they meet up with Amos Diggory and his son Cedric.
This is Amos Diggory, everyone. Works with me at the Ministry. This strapping young lad must be Cedric, am I right? Sir.
What was he doing in the tree? I mean, Robert Pattinson isn't Edward in this movie. He could have broken his neck doing that. Hopefully Hermione should have a bit of sense and see how unbelievably stupid that was. Oh, no, she's fallen for him already. So our group arrives at the Quidditch World Cup as they take their seats, and holy freaking shit, this is awesome!
Here come the Bulgarians!
Wembley, eat your heart out. I mean, just look at the size of this place. Oh my god, this is going to be the best Quidditch match ever!
It gives me great pleasure to welcome each and every one of you.
We're almost there. Oh my god, this is going to be so awesome! This is going to be the match to end all matches. God himself would pay to see this. I can't wait! No. There must be some kind of flash forward or something. Come on, go back to the Quidditch match.
It's like a bird the way he rides the wind.
Go back to the Quidditch match.
He's an artist.
Go back to the Quidditch match. Go back to the Quidditch match, you magic shit! No! How can the filmmakers tease us like that? They show us this awesome setup, the two greatest Quidditch teams on the planet about to duke it out in a place like that, and they skip the match! Fuck you, movie! So after that big fuck you to the audience, we arrive back at school as Dumbledore announces the Triwizard Tournament, where 3 schools select one student to compete in a variety of contests.
Please join me in welcoming the lovely ladies of the Beauxbatons Academy of Magic and their headmistress, Madame Maxime.
Blimey, that's one big woman.
I think Seamus has a thing for older women, you know. Kind of beat, actually.
Let's call the beat, sister.
What a beat. All that needs is some lyrics.
Snape, Severus Snape, Dumbledore, Snape, Severus Snape, Dumbledore, Snape, Severus Snape, Dumbledore, Snape, Severus Snape, Dumbledore, Harry Potter, Severus Snape, singing a song all day long at Hogwarts.
Anyway, the Triwizard champions are eventually selected, with Cedric representing Hogwarts, but Harry is revealed as a 4th champion. This gets everyone wondering what happened, including Ron, who doesn't believe what Harry has to say.
Look, I don't know what happened tonight, and I don't know why. It just did. Piss off.
Did Ron just tell Harry to piss off?
Piss off.
Where in the book does it say that? I mean, did J.K. Rowling ever write, Harry told Ron that he didn't put his name in the Goblet of Fire? Piss off, said Ron. No! Anyway, Rita Skeeter, the Daily Prophet journalist, is sceptical about Harry's story too, and she takes Harry to the broom cupboard for an interview.
This is cozy.
PG-13? Man, this is some heavy stuff.
Treat, Potter.
Oh, you stink, Potter. Potter stinks.
Come on, Harry. I mean, you're just letting everybody get the better of you. I mean, here's some ideas for a few comebacks.
Treat, Potter.
Yeah, well, so does your mum.
Oh, you stink, Potter.
Nah, your nose is too near your ass.
Why did you bash?
Yeah, it goes nice with the bodily fluid stains on your trousers.
I don't think you're going to last 10 minutes in this tournament.
Well, I'm going to certainly last longer than you can in bed. Oh, zing! Up next, the first Triwizard task.
You have no business here.
No matter. We've got what we wanted.
Jeez, how horny is this woman?
The Hungarian Horntail. These represent 4 very real dragons, each of which has been given a golden egg to protect. Collect the egg. Any questions?
Yeah, one. Can I take out a life insurance policy? Or maybe a human rights lawyer? Or maybe the phone number to the mental asylum so I can commit all of you? I mean, they are putting teenage lives in danger for pure entertainment. Is this the fucking Roman Colosseum? So after Harry nearly gets killed by a dragon, he manages to grab the golden egg he was guarding and celebrates in the Gryffindor common room.
Go on, Harry. What's the clue?
Who wants me to open it?
Man, they're excited. They're making it like he's going to do something raunchy.
Who wants me to it? Do you want me to it?
In our next scene, McGonagall explains the Yule Ball to the students.
The Yule Ball has been a tradition of the Triwizard Tournament.
Filch, what happened to you? I mean, you just been turned into this stupid comic relief character. I mean, remember back in Chamber of Secrets? He was pretty badass.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you!
And now he's running across halls like he's got a splintered broomstick shoved up his ass.
Mr. Weasley,
Yes?
will you join me, please? Place your right hand on my waist.
Where?
Ron has a thing for McGonagall.
Joe was a tiny little feller, my dad. I could pick him up at the age of 6 with one hand and put him up in the dresser. Very funny.
What the fuck was all that about? I mean, does Madame Maxim have a fetish for headlights or something?
And then he died.
And we're just moving on. I mean, seriously, what the fuck was all that about? Well, enough of pube fetishes. The Yule Ball commences. Well, it's not really a ball, more like a rock concert for the criminally insane, as everyone rocks out with a song that just tries to cram in as many wizard puns as possible. And none of them make any sense.
Move your body like a hairy troll.
Move your body like a hairy troll? The new dance craze, everyone.
Move your body like a hairy troll. Learn it to rock and roll. Spin around like a crazy elf.
I'm not even gonna bother trying to imitate that one.
I put your hands up in the air.
Jeez, I wonder if they're gonna rhyme it with like they just don't care.
Like an ogre, just don't care.
Why an ogre? Since when have ogres ever been synonymous with waving their hands about?
Can you dance like a
Head, isn't he?
You know, I just so happened to have some lyrics that were deemed too saucy for the movie. I'm in love, but you make me sick. Why not go suck on a hippogriff's dick?
Silence!
Well, it would have made more sense than dancing like a hippogriff jumping off a cliff. So after Harry manages to figure out the egg's message in a scene resembling softcore ghost porn, Harry learns from Neville about gillyweed, which will allow him to breathe for a whole hour underwater. This helps Harry free Ron and Claude Delacour's sister from the Black Lake. But don't time to worry about that. Mr. Crouch is found dead. What we hear from Dumbledore is a little odd though.
A true leader does what is right, no matter what others think.
Hey, you know what other leader thought he was right but loads of other people disagree with him? Hitler. Dumbledore is a Nazi. Skip to the next scene as Dumbledore explains the third Triwizard task.
In the maze, you'll find no dragons or creatures of the deep, but be very wary. You could just lose yourselves.
And what obstacles are in the maze? Well, let's see. Twigs, wind, and that's it. What's all this shit about losing yourself? Another thing that gets me is how can the spectators watch? First task, Harry was halfway across the school from the spectators. Second task, they were underwater. Third task, they're concealed within this maze. What the fuck is the point of a tournament if no one can freaking watch it? Anyway, Harry and Cedric reach the couple at the same time and get transported to a graveyard. Wormtail shows up with baby Voldemort as he kills Cedric and revives the Dark Lord, who has somehow transformed into a bald Ralph Fiennes without a nose. Lucky Wormtail gets a brand spanking new silver hand though.
Thank you.
Yeah, but practice on a hot dog first, otherwise you might rip your dick off.
Shall I reveal what really happened that night 13 years ago?
Yeah, old news, Voldemort. Dumbledore already explained in the first movie.
It was love.
Yeah,
See,
we know.
when dear, sweet Lily Potter gave her life for her only son, she
Can we
provided
move on?
the ultimate protection. I could not touch him. It was old magic. Something I should have foreseen. But no matter. Things have changed. I can touch you.
Voldemort is getting pleasure over touching Harry! What more evidence do you need? Well, after wizard paedophilia, Voldemort and Harry duel as their wands interlocked. This causes the spirits of Voldemort's victims to appear as they distract Voldemort whilst Harry gets to the portkey. Cedric has a kind of odd request though I don't think he thought through.
Take my body back, will you? Take my body back to my father.
Oh yeah, just slow Harry down and possibly kill him and have your mangled corpse in plain sight of about 1,000 school children, why not? Well, whilst everyone just ogles at Diggory's dead body, Moody takes Harry to his office and reveals that it was him who helped him the Triwizard tasks.
It was you from the beginning. You put my name in the Goblet of Fire.
And he used the Triwizard Cup as a portkey to get Harry to the graveyard where Voldemort would be waiting for him so he could kill him. Ah, ingenious. Except for the fact that that's the stupidest plan in history! Why go through all that trouble to get Harry to the graveyard? They had to get Harry to touch the Triwizard Cup in particular? Why didn't Moody just make Harry's wand or his broomstick the portkey? Why go through all the trouble of having Harry win 3 Triwizard Tournament events when you probably could have killed him on the first day back at school? Ugh, well anyway, it turns out Moody wasn't Moody all along, but rather Barty Crouch Jr. He gets taken away as we skip to Diggory's remembrance ceremony.
You see, Cedric Diggory was murdered by Lord Voldemort. The Ministry of Magic does not wish me to tell you this, but not to do so, I think, would be an insult to his memory.
You know what else would be an insult to his memory? Incorrectly identifying the murderer! It was Wormtail that killed him, you old hairy magic fart!
I put you in terrible danger this year, Harry. I'm sorry.
You're sorry? This is a first. Putting him up against Voldemort as an 11-year-old with no magical ability? No sweat. Having him face against a giant basilisk 20 times bigger than him that will literally kill you as soon as it will look at you? Not worthy of an apology. But facing him against a dragon that can't hit shit, having him swim in a pond, and facing scary twigs and bushes, I'm sorry.
Do you think we'll ever just have a quiet year at Hogwarts? No.
Well, you won't be able to make money otherwise. There's no Harry Potter book called Harry Potter and the Bloody Boring School Year, is there? And with that, our movie ends with quite possibly the longest credit sequence I've ever seen. It lasts nearly 14 minutes. That's nearly as long as his freaking review. So, Goblet of Fire, how do you compare to your predecessors? Well, there is a lot wrong with this movie. The jokes mostly fall flat, the pace seems very rushed, and there's a dozen things that don't make any sense. What really would have benefited this movie is if they split it into 2 parts like they've done with Deathly Hallows. We could see the Ireland v Bulgaria Quidditch match, and not to mention Dobby, and the obstacles that blocked Harry's way in the maze like that Riddle Sphinx. However, I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy this movie. Brendan Gleeson is fantastic as Mad-Eye Moody. The dark tone seems to fit better here than Prisoner of Azkaban, and props go to the makeup artist for Voldemort. When I heard Voldemort was going to be played by Ralph Fiennes, I was like, that guy from Made in Manhattan? Are you mad? Then I saw him and I was like, holy shit! I think considering how much they had to condense for this movie, they still did a pretty good job, and all it did was make me hungrier to see the next film. Which is going to be my next review, by the way, so join me next time as I take a look at Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.